In the rusting shell of what used to be Earth's last orbital spaceport, 13-year-old Ren Towler crouched beside a long-dead alien console. The station had been abandoned since the collapse, orbit decaying slow and steady, groaning like a ghost ship with every shift in solar wind. Ren didn't care. The station had power, barely. And more importantly, it had secrets. His fingers flew over the cracked interface. A strange hybrid of human code and alien glyphs. He'd spent years teaching himself how to read the console's logic. Ever since he found it buried under junk in his father's scrapyard, his nights had been a blur of decrypting logs, tracing system echoes, and trying to make contact. Because for the past 7 months, the console had been replying. Not just system logs, not just corrupted data, real-time answers. Warnings, questions, whole conversations with something or someone who called themselves Orcs. Ren thought it was maybe an old AI, a trapped intelligence, maybe even a leftover alien scientist. The messages were always brief, sometimes cryptic, but eerily familiar in tone. It liked the saying sarcastic humor. It challenged his thinking. It felt like a friend, but tonight was different. The console had pinned him with an urgent message 3 times in a row. Protocol 7 breached. Memory convergence accelerating. Do not trust your past, Ren typed fast. What do you mean? Who are you? The reply came instantly, characters, forming in an unnatural blue glow. I am you. His heart skipped. Stop messing with me. You're not me. No, not as you are, as you were. Before Earth, before you fell. Ren's hands trembled. He backed away from the console, heart pounding. He'd always imagined this was some buried tech mystery. But now, a sudden flicker. The walls around him shifted briefly like a lens snapping into clarity. The station shimmered, its metal bones turning to something sleeker, smoother, biological. And then gone, back to rust and ruin. Was that real? He whispered. The console buzzed again. Your human shell is nearing convergence. Memory blocks are breaking down. You chose to forget. But now you must remember. Ren dropped too. The ground clutching his skull as images slammed into his mind cities made of crystal-orbiting neutron stars. A fleet burning in silence. An alien council debating the fate of a primitive blue world. And himself. Not human, taller, four-armed, glowing veins. Commander of a science vessel from a race called the Orcs. He saw himself standing before the Orcs High Council, defiant. Humanity is not a virus. They are potential. Give me time. So they gave him time. He had descended, taken form, uploaded a seed of himself into Earth's biology, into a boy named Ren Towler, all so he could watch, understand, become Dot, and he had so much that he had forgotten who he was. Ren, or was it Orcs, staggered to his feet. Why now? He muttered. The console answered. Because Earth's enemies return, and the universe still believes you're dead. Suddenly, sirens shrieked from the edge of the derelict station. A proximity alarm. Unknown vessel inbound. Not human design. Ren looked through the porthole, eyes wide. The ship outside was black, triangular, absorbing light like a shadow made solid. On its hull was a symbol he couldn't forget: the Drex Dominion. They were the ones who had argued for Earth's destruction. The ones who feared what humans could become. And now they were back, hunting what they thought was extinct. Except he wasn't. Not anymore. He turned back to the console, words spilling out fast. Can I access my old mind? My full memory? My tech? Yes, but your human mind may not. Survive the download. Ren hesitated, then clenched his jaw. Do it. The console whined. Energy surged. For a moment, time cracked open. All the memories, all the knowledge, all the power returned. When his eyes opened, they glowed violet. Drex ship docked with the station. 3 armored soldiers stormed the corridor, scanning for life signs. One turned to the others and sneered, nothing but rust and dead data. Just like a pulse wave hit them, not from a weapon. From Ren Dot, he stood at the far end of the corridor, one palm raised, glowing, ancient energy humming in his skin. With a flick of his fingers, the soldier's collapsed mind scrambled by Orikai neurocoding. He walked past them, calm and terrifying Dot in moments. He was aboard their ship, bypassing their systems like they were made of sticks and tape. He stared at their galactic network feed ships already en route. They were coming to wipe Earth clean. Again, Dot, he sent one message. Not to them, Dot, to the galaxy. To those watching, humanity is not alone. I was one of you. I became one of them. And I chose Earth. If you bring war to this world again, know this. I remember everything now. The signal pulsed outward. Across star systems. Across factions. Across time, Dot, and for the first time in centuries, the Orikai stirred. For the first time in centuries. The galaxy feared, because Arcorn had returned Dot, and this time he was human.